VIPKID teacher Jordan here. I am coming to you today to talk to you about the VIPKID hiring process and to break it down into 4 steps for you so you can see how quick and easy it is to get hired with VIPKID. There are many misconceptions about the VIPKID hiring process. They have heard that it is intimidating, that it is confusing. So I am here to break the hiring process down for you today. I'm going to break it down into 4 steps. The first step in the VIPKID hiring process is the application. Application is an online application. You will find the application on the VIPKID website, or you can find a link below if you have not already applied. The application is going to take you about 2 to 3 minutes to fill out. You will not need a resume, you will not need a cover letter. On the online application, you are going to find questions about yourself, your educational background, and your experience working with children. A portion of the hiring process is graded by a computer. Requirements to teach with VIPKID are that you have a bachelor's degree in any area, have 1 year, a minimum of 1 year experience working with children, and that you have legal eligibility to work in the United States or Canada. Filling out the application, make sure that you enter the correct email address. This is how VIPKID is going to stay in contact with you. Make sure that you enter your highest level of education. And make sure that you are adding up all of your experience with children. To be a VIPKID teacher, you do not need to be a real teacher. You do not need to have a degree in education. Make sure that you add your experience working with your own children, babysitting, tutoring, coaching, all of these things. You will add that experience together, and that is your years of experience working with children. Once you have passed the application, you have been invited to the interview stage of the hiring process. There are 3 options to complete this step in the hiring process. This is where the hiring process starts to get a little bit confusing because there are 3 options to completing this step in the hiring process. You have the traditional live interview option. This live interview option, you will schedule a time to have a live interview with an interviewer in China at the VIPKID headquarters. You will have a short interview, just a few get to know you questions, most likely about your education and your experience with children, and then you will teach the interviewer a 10-minute lesson. You will be teaching them the My Feelings lesson. Your second option in completing the interview and demo is the recorded interview and demo. You can record yourself introducing yourself to your interviewer, and then you will record yourself teaching the 10-minute lesson, My Feelings lesson. Option for completing the second step in the hiring process is the brand new SMART demo. SMART demo is what I am recommending to all of the applicants that I am coaching through the hiring process. A series of 5 questions that you will answer, just multiple choice questions, and then you will teach 1 slide. Just 1 slide you have to teach. SMART demo is completed on your smartphone, so your Apple or your Android device, through the VIPKID Teacher app, which you will find in the App Store. Have any questions about these 3 options for completing the interview and demo stage of the hiring process, please reach out to me. Drop a comment below, hit me up in the Facebook group, or message me on Facebook or through email, and we can chat about what interview option is best for you. I'm also going to link here some videos that I have to help you with these options. Once you have passed the interview and demo stage of the hiring process, you are on to step 3. And the best news here is that you cannot fail. Once you have completed the interview and demo stage, you're on to the mock class, otherwise known as the certification stage of the hiring process, and you cannot fail now. The mock class. Again, you are going to have some options and some decisions to make once you get to this step in the hiring process. Here, you are going to choose which level of students that you are interested in teaching. Last stage of the hiring process is by far the most intimidating. I worked with over 100 VIPKID applicants, and a lot of people end up quitting at this step. Make excuses, it's not the right time, and they let their nerves get in the way of a really good thing. Let their nerves get in the way of them having one of the best jobs that I believe that there is. Class stage of the hiring process is live mock class that you are going to teach to a mock class mentor. You are going to schedule a time with a mock class mentor, and you are going to teach them as if they are a student. Mock class, you will be provided from VIPKID, they will provide you with 2 lessons. These 2 lessons you will prepare on your own, and you will then teach one of the lessons to the mock class mentor. The mock class mentor may let you choose the lesson, or they may choose the lesson. So it is my advice to you that you prepare both lessons, and then when it comes time for your mock class, you will teach one of those lessons to your mentor. Do not pass your mock class the first time, and that is okay. The purpose of the mock class is not to make you nervous. It is not to trick you and push you out of VIPKID forever. The purpose of the mock class is to prepare you to be the best teacher that you can be for your students, for your future students. So mock class mentor does not think that you are ready to teach for VIPKID. They are going to give you some feedback, and then you are going to be able to do the mock class again. Please do not feel discouraged. I work with many men and women that some of them are experienced teachers, and they feel very discouraged if they cannot pass the mock class on their first try. And friends, I just want to tell you, please do not feel discouraged, because VIPKID is a whole new world. It is a new way of teaching. And I promise that once you get that first mock class out of the way, if you don't pass, then you are going to be better prepared for that second mock class. Like I said, your mock class is going to be a 10 minutes of you teaching your mock class mentor, and then they're going to give you some feedback after that class. Number 4 in the hiring process. After you pass your mock class, you can choose to add other certifications right then. You can add more, you'll have to take more mock classes, or you can choose to wait until you are hired and you can add them later. Step number 4 in the hiring process, you are going to, VIPKID is going to run a background check on you. You are going to submit some documents to VIPKID. You will need an official transcript or a picture of your degree. You will need to submit your driver's license to VIPKID or another form of photo identification. You're going to set up your teacher profile, which will be an intro video for parents to see, and a few pictures of you and a short bio. Once you submit those things, it will take a couple of days for VIPKID to process them, and then you will sign your contract. Then you are officially a VIPKID teacher, and you will have access to your teacher portal where you can open up time slots and you can add additional certifications at this time. I know that VIPKID, the hiring process, often gets a bad rap, and people just say that it's difficult, it's confusing, and a lot of people don't make it through. But I just want to share with you all that it is easier than ever, I think, to get hired with VIPKID. If you complete the application, that's 2 to 3 minutes. If you choose to do the smart demo on your phone, on your smartphone, again, less than 10 minutes. Then you're on to the mock class, which is 10 minutes of teaching, and then you can sign your contract. I have worked with many applicants that have completed the entire process in under 10 days. You can let your nerves get the best of you, and do not let the little things that come up deter you from finishing this process. I always say that it's never the right time for people to have babies. It's never a right time for people to start a family. If you're waiting for that perfect time, it's never going to come. Because there's always things in life that get in the way. We don't have enough money, I'm busy doing this, work is really hectic. There's always those things. And it's the same way with VIPKID. I have seen VIPKID change so many people's lives. I've seen people just make that little bit of extra money that they needed to get by or pay for something that they needed. I've seen it give moms the ability to stay home with their children. Seem like the perfect time right now for you to apply for VIPKID, but I'm just here to encourage you today just to take that first step. Sign up for VIPKID. Hired with VIPKID, there is no minimum hours that you have to keep. So once you are hired, you can teach as little or as much as you want and earn as much extra money as you want. In learning more about VIPKID, please reach out to me. I do have an applicant support group, and in that applicant support group, I have a great deal of information to help you through the hiring process. I'm one of VIPKID's top hiring coaches, and I have helped well over 100 applicants get hired in VIPKID in under a year. I know this hiring process in and out, and if you want to reach out to me today, then I can set you up in my VIPKID applicant support group, where you will find a community of other men and women who are currently going through the hiring process, where you can ask questions and have access to my resources and my personal tips that I do not share with anyone else elsewhere. Also, in my applicant support group, you will find printable backdrops. If you do not want to purchase anything, then you can just use one of those. Also, printable props and reward systems that you will need as you get to the end of the hiring process and becoming a VIPKID teacher.